Now, this next question came up quite a bit as well. So I just grabbed one that framed it quite nicely. This one's from Jenny. She says, data privacy and security are big concerns for AI, especially when dealing with sensitive information like financial reports. What are the best practices to ensure data protection, and does AI leave a digital paper trail that could be discoverable in legal proceedings? Alexei, would you like to tackle that one?
Yeah, it's got a few parts to it, that one. So data privacy is absolutely a big concern. So, drafting AI governance charters that align with regulatory requirements are important, outlining data retention limits, data sharing protocols, accountability structures as well, making sure that there's encryption and access control at rest and in transit. Looking at, in terms of financial data security and privacy, making sure there's secure AI platform selection. So enterprise grade ready, compliance ready AI platforms like Azure, AWS, ensuring any providers that you're working with that integrate into your systems as well are ISO 27001 certified. If they are financial regulatory, we've got to comply with all our APRA type of guidelines as well. But there are other solutions as well that businesses can layer in. Layer X or Zscaler allows companies to also, really have a visibility and start to lock down some of their AI visibility into terms of who is using AI, what kind of things they're submitting into their AI chats, and also, sandboxing certain environments as well, and continuing to audit those kind of due diligence processes. In terms of leaving a paper trail, it does inherently generate digital footprints that can serve as discoverable documents in legal proceedings. So they include data inputs, algorithmic decision-making logs, model data training sets. So we've got to be really have robust governance frameworks to manage these digital artifacts and really have a system that treats evidentiary sources and compliance liabilities, these AI systems. So guidance from the OAIC really emphasizes restricting sensitive data inputs as we're using it. And that comes back to Helen's point before around AI policies, as well as making sure that we're training our teams on that acceptable use policies.
Absolutely. And just building on Alexei's point there, that audit as a governance role, making sure that you've got the right auditability in place around your AI systems. There's a really interesting report. PwC last year put out an AI legal report, which just covers a whole lot of the things that you need to be thinking about. And you could do an entire webinar just on that. But there's a lot of material out there. So I would really encourage you to go and read some of the material and understand it so that you are making sure that you're thinking about the right aspects as a board.